Welcome to another session of how to become a financial analyst. And today I will cover a function with the name of a goal seek. Basically, goal seek creates different values and switch them between the desired data groups. How? Let me just explain you over here. First of all, we'll see where the goal seek is located. So if I go into my data ribbon, and then from there, if you can see, there's a what if analysis, and there's a drop down here. If I click a drop down, there is a goal seek over here. So before we come on to the goal seek, let me explain you the situation which is right in front of our screen. So this is the name of some of the students. They got this much marks in their first term, this much in their second term, and now we have to calculate a third term, but this is the averages of first two terms, and for the students to qualify for the next round or for the next class, their average must be 86. So now, how much each student will have to score in a third term so that their average become 86? That's a question, and that's a question which is written over here on the top. And this will okay, there are two ways of doing a thing. One is a simple mathematical formula, and the mathematical formula is here for I says what I will do is I will multiply 86 by 3, bracket start, 86 multiply by 3, bracket close, minus these two amounts, okay, C and D 5, and this simple mathematical formula will tell me what is the amount, and this is what I've done already here. So this is a simple mathematical formula I've already done. So again, this can be another option, but if I want to do something with a goal seek, what I will do, I will go here and I say here goal seek, set cell this one, which is I want to be 86, and what I want this cell to be set 86 by changing this cell. Okay, set cell this one to 86, which is my average, by changing this third term, and say okay. And then you see there are a couple of attempts made by the system, and finally after I don't know how many, but system managed to tell me that this is a 93. And the good thing is there's no formula, this is a plain number. Nobody know how you have done it, but over here the problem is it's not like an Excel formula where you can copy it from top to bottom and everything will be calculated for each case. Unfortunately, you have to do the same thing again and again. Change this thing to 86 by changing this cell, and goal seek, and here say okay. And this is how you have to do for all the students. Okay, so that's why if you want to practice is something good, but if you are into a professional into your office or something like this, so what I think is the best way is to use a mathematical approach to do that, because there are many ways to do the same thing. Let's see another very interesting example, and the question is how much revenue do you need if you're targeting to get 7,000 as your net balance. So for example, my boss wants me to get something over here as 7,000, and let's say there's certain percentage, my gross margin is around 40%, something like this. This is something in my mind. So if normally my business is on a 40% gross margin, then what amount should be over here so that the 7,000 should come here at the bottom? So very simple. Again, I will go into my what if analysis, goal seek, set cell this one, because this is what I want to do, to what, 7,000, and change what, change something over here, and say okay, and say okay. So now around at 44% gross margin, it says if you make a revenue of 27,000 and there's a gross margin which is around 56% cost, gross margin is around 44%, and this is a simple overheads, and this formula is simply doing nothing. It's saying that's this net profit minus. So this is a very simple formula. Once it's calculated, you can do all those things. Let's go to another example. Okay, and what is my example? Again, very interesting. I'm doing a business in 3 different products. One is my shampoo, one is my detergents, and third is a soap. So already we have finalized this deal of shampoo for the month, and I've done a 180 K of a revenue and I got 54,000. Here's a 250K of a revenue and I got 62,500, and the target for a profit is 150,000. Okay, so now what is that revenue amount for the soap that if I put here with the 15% of a contribution, some magical numbers appear over here and it becomes 160. So again, I will take the help of GoalSeek. Set cell this one. Okay, at what number? At 150. And what I have to change? I have to change this cell and simply says okay. Okay, so 223,333 is the number at 15% contribution. 33,000 will be coming here, and I'll be achieving my target for the month. So it is again a simple way of calculating the revenue amount through the help of a GoalSeek. Last, very interesting environment. So to calculate interest percentage with the help of a GoalSeek on a loan amount. If somebody comes to you and say, I want $100,000 as a loan, I want it at 180 months, which is around, I think around 15 divided by 12, yeah, 15 years, and I can only pay you $1,000. My maximum capacity is to pay you $1,000. So if I have to pay you $1,000, how much interest you will charge me on my payment? So before I put this, I have to create a formula of a payment over here. Okay, so what I will do, I will go into the formulas, go into financials, and over here I have a Pmt payment. Rate. What is rate over for me? Rate is my interest to be divided by 12, because we have to pay interest on an annual basis. And what is my NPV? Is my term, which is 180, and what is PV? Is my loan amount, which is 1,000 over here, and say okay. So now what system is telling me that if I don't have to pay a zero interest for 180 months, then even then the amount will be this. For example, why? Because I will say is equals to this amount to be multiplied by 180, so 100,000. So without interest I'll be paying 100,000 if I pay only $555, but I want to pay $1,000. So what will be my interest on it? So again, I will go into a data ribbon, GoalSeek, and set cell this. Because I'm making a payment, so I will put a minus sign. So minus 1,000 by changing what? My interest percentage. And what will be my interest if I pay $100,000 on 15 years terms and $1,000 on a monthly basis? So interest will be 8.76, and I'll be paying $1,000. And again, 1,000 into 80, I'll end up in paying this thing to be multiplied by 180. So basically, almost double, including the interest factor of 8% on 100,000, I'll end up in paying around $180,000 when after 15 years my loan will be finished. Though it's not, I think, a good deal, but this is just to calculate the GoalSeek. Okay, and I hope that you have learned something good or new from these functions. If you want me to cover any of your specific scenario related to a GoalSeek, please do let me know, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, press the bell button so that you stay tuned on whatever activities we are doing in. And at the end, thanks for tuning in. Bye.